Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Laura Beauty, and I'm here to bring you an inside look of what I like to do with my everyday makeup wardrobe. So I hope you stay tuned and keep watching and let me know what you think. So now usually like my everyday routine, it really consists on something like soft and neutral. That's what I like to go for. And I like to wear like a fluffy lash to accent the look. Just keep it soft and subtle. Something that you can build up if I was to decide to like go out, I can add to it. So I always like to start off with the prime look, quote unquote, if y'all know where that came from. Some of y'all, you know. So I kind of like to start off with that kind of look and then like build up throughout the day. Foundation, what I'm going to be using, since it's summer, I want to definitely use something very lightweight, nothing too heavy. And I think I'm going to go into Too Faced Born This Way. And this is the shade Butter Pecan. It may be a little darker than my skin tone, and that's okay because I like to highlight, or I like to mix with a lighter foundation I may have for my winter. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this and see how it turns out. I haven't worn it in a while, so yeah. Yeah. How about that? So Butter Pecan is a really nice warm tone. I love this foundation. It's one of my favorites. Reason being is it's a satin like finish. It gives you like that really skin like look. So you can see the difference. It's more warm and toasty, which is okay. Because if you do like your highlighting and everything out, it's gonna like balance everything. You'll see if you keep watching. I don't like to put a lot of foundation on my forehead, so to speak, because of that area getting a little sweaty. So I like take the residual of the foundation that's left on the sponge or brush, whatever you may choose, just to blend it out, to sheer it out, so it's not as much coverage up there. Unless you have like a significant mark or something, like a birthmark or something you want to cover, that's when I will probably put a little bit more coverage. But keep in mind, you will be using concealer to highlight, so you don't want to have a buildup of product, especially in summer. So this is the foundation. So pretty, so bronzy. Yes. So don't be afraid, ladies, to use a foundation a tad bit deeper, because it's just will balance out depending on your highlight tone. As you can see, some of my natural tones in my body kind of matches what this tone is. So I want to try to find a highlighting tone that's like really true to the golden tone I am, but within my décolleté. So with that being said, my concealer of choice will be Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in the shade Tan Sand. It's one of my favorite shades I love to use to highlight with. It is a matte finish, so it is doable for summer. This is a full coverage concealer, however, so disclaimer, do not put too much on because you're going to be blending your life away, and we all don't want to use and waste too much product. So I'm just going to do a few little dots like so, and I'm going to go down my nose. And where you highlight is, you know, where the light naturally hits. Like you see the light naturally hit here, here, in my chin. So you definitely want to highlight in those areas. I'm just adding a little more some extra, but you don't have to. So I'm going to be using my Real Techniques brush. This is a highlight brush. I really love this brush. This piece is 30. It's my brush, so it's okay. And I'm going to start with blending out the chin. The reason why I'm starting out down here because I don't want to go in these areas and take the chin. My chin be blown out, and I already have a strong jawline, so I don't want to like really go off the highlight down here to accentuate that. So I like to blend upwards. That's how you shear out the product. so it don't look all cakey and creasy. Now matches here, right here. So another thing when doing your makeup really nice and natural, just study the tones of your complexion. Try to master with studying the tones of your complexion, and then you will have that natural look down in no time. And I'm going to take it onto the nose and just follow my natural bridge. It will spread out, however, and that's okay, because the next step what we're going to do is contour, which is bringing the shape back into your face. Because sometimes when you highlight, it blasts out, depending on how bright it is, it blasts like your face out. So like all the structure and definition of your face is kind of washed out. So contouring is like reshaping it and sculpting it back into its nice dimensional look. So now this is the highlight. See how it kind of matches. This is like a birthmark or something. I don't know. It always comes up. Anyway, see how it matches like the go in tone here, and you see how the warmer tone of the foundation is not so much. That's what I mean when you use a lighter concealer in the center of your face and your foundation a little bit darker. You don't want to go like 3 shades darker, maybe a shade or 2, depending how much tan you get in summer. I don't have any color yet, but this is just my personal preference of how I like for my foundation. So back to what I'm saying. You see how it pushes the deeper tone out, and it kind of matches the rest of my body symmetry or color. So going into contour, I'm going to be using this little stick foundation. The name is Rubbed Off. This is by Fresh. And I believe it's a black owned brand because they have beautiful women of color shades. I got this particular foundation from Ulta. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. brush. I always love using this to do contouring. This is the e.l.f. concealer brush. And I'm just gonna lightly build up the contour. I'm just taking it and going onto the foundation. And just building that up. I personally like to use foundations for this part, contouring, or cream sticks, or whatever you may choose, powders. I personally like the layout of my contour with a cream first. That's just always been my preference, and then I touch it up with a powder, which we'll get to that. I like this brush because it's stiff, meaning it moves the cream around just right and it blends it in ever so effortlessly. Ooh, yes, honey. So I have like a 5 head, so I really love the browns up there. So it may look a little deeper. That's just my preference. You can do what you like, but I like to bronze up my forehead a little bit. Or 5 head, like I just said. Because sometimes I do like to go from the applicator of the stick, but it puts a little bit more down. But if you want to go for a more softer look, you can have more control by using the brush. On my face, looks really good. And now I'm gonna Michael Jackson my nose. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson my nose. I like to start at the fatter part of my nose because the reason being, if you start like at the bridge, you're gonna make that more narrow, and wherever you lay your product down first is more of where the product will disperse first. So you just wanna be mindful of that too when you lay your product down first. That's where most of the product's gonna go. So I just like to start at the bottom of the nose because it's the fattest, so I want most of the product there to match with the bridge part, which is already narrow. And I just kind of blend it into the brow bone like so. So now you can already see how defined that side is and how this is not. See that definition. Same on this side. Start down at the tip and work my way up. So this trick was taught to me at Sephora. This is how they will train you how to contour noses, which I really found useful in some cases. I mean, you want to case by case your client or yourself. If you feel like your nose is not as fat, you can start wherever you want. But I believe everyone knows down here is fat, which but yeah. So now this nose is shiny. Got your nose. This is like my first like chit chat with me. So you can like it or leave it, honey. So I'm just making sure it's blended out. What I like to do too, I like to go back with my highlighting brush that I use to lay my or blend out my concealer and go back and touch it up, because you don't want it to set and crease. So I just kind of like to just make sure, like so. The bronzy realness is real, honey. The bronzy realness. To set your face. Set your face. So what I'm gonna set my face with is, this is just a little container I put the RCMA translucent powder in, and it's the no color powder. I'm using a fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna dust this all over and kind of stipple it and set my whole face. just like so. Especially when you use creams, you definitely want to set your face, because like the creams will melt. Your definition that you laid down, all the work you laid down will melt into each other, and you'll look like one big color at the end of the day. And you don't want to look like that. But I'm not baking, I'm setting. I'm setting, no. I'm not baking, no. I'm setting, no. Alright, so I set my face. Now what I'm about to get into is the brows. I'm gonna be using Spiked brow pencil. Spike, yeah, by MAC, my favorite pencil. Even the new one, I like it. So I'm gonna start by brushing my brows up in an upward motion. Probably should zoom in. Heavy amount of product on my brows. Trying to get the symmetry. My right brow, which I'm working on now, is like slightly shorter and it sits slightly lower. That's just how my face is made. Or how my brow is made. See how you can see how this one sits lower than this brow? Just naturally how my brows sit. I'm starting like right in the arch area and just bring it to the tail. I'm not going to bring it too much into this area because that's where I laid my contour to give that nice chiseled look to my bridge of my nose. So I don't want to bring it in. That's why I'm like starting right in the middle with carving out my brow. What you want to do, you don't want to leave that concealer just float right there. You definitely want to blend that out. It's not attractive if you have a distinctive concealed amount of concealer there. It's not attractive. So I'm just going to take a fluffy blending brush like so and just blend that in the area that I laid it. Blend it out. Blend it out, honey. Give that nice brow light. See that nice highlight? And soft and natural. This side looks strong. There we go. So for the eye look today, I usually preferably love to wear a matte eye. Like 2 matte eyeshadows will get me through the day. My favorite base for a look will be Laying Low. This is by MAC. Oh, it's like the perfect peachy tone. I love peachy kind of tones to use. It's like the perfect peachy kind of tone. This was a little bit old. So I'm just going to take a MAC 242 brush or 252 brush. Which is a big eyeshadow brush. It's stiffer so it moves cream around. Really good. And I'm just gonna pack that on my eyelid there. Tap it. You know, make that face like, but I don't know why. It'll make a lot of weird faces when you do makeup. So I'm just packing that on before it dries because this product dries really fast, like very fast. You do want to blend the line out of it. And I'm just grabbing brushes, and a lot of my brushes have neutral colors on them already. So this one definitely has a brown already in it, and I'm going to be using a brown like that anyway. So I'm just going to buff out the edges of it because I don't want it to dry. I don't want it to dry like that. It messes the whole eyeshadow look, you know? You know? The blend. Do not shame me for how dirty it is, okay? Do not shame me. Don't cover it. And I'm just buffing it out. It's like, so, you know you can make these palettes when you go to MAC and stuff. They look like this. I'm gonna use this side because it got all my neutral colors and stuff. And I think I'm gonna go into Saddle. Saddle is my holy grail. And I'm just gonna go in the crease. Oh yeah, I will be using my lashes in this video. The lashes I'm gonna be using is my chic lashes. I'm gonna use my chic. So Glot 77 liner. I love working with gels today. Gels and creams. Yeah. So I want to perfect the liner. I could definitely go over and I'm not bringing the liner like all the way across my lid. I'm just like going to the center to just kind of give me that. And the style that I'm going in with are the Chics. They look just like this. My lashes are 5D mink lashes. They're very, 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 very soft. They're reusable. So they're durable. You can wear them up to like 15 different times. I'm using a duo glue. And this is like the latex free. So if you have sensitivity to latex, this is the glue you want to go grab. And I believe like to every like look, rather everyday or glamorous, the lash really sets it off. I really like these. These are my Chic lashes. Oh my god, get into them. They're so pretty. I have not yet decided on a launch date. If you follow my social medias, Laura Wright Beauty, I will be updating you. And you can follow my lash page. It's called BU Beauty. That's spelled B as in boy, E as in Emily, W, U, Beauty on Instagram. And that page will also keep you updated on when they will drop, so they can bless your eyes and catch a husband or keep your husband by batting his eyes. What y'all think? Tell me what y'all think. These are in the style Chic, and that's spelled C-H-I-C. Not chic, it's chic, okay? And Chic is got it going on. Whoa, whoa. So now I'm gonna go in the bottom and line my waterline, and this is engraved by MAC. Do I need black every day? You can surely. I just went outside my waterline. Oh my god, like what am I doing? Where am I going? You can surely use like a dark brown if you like. Use a plum color if you like. There's a lot of different lines you can use for everyday look rather than just black. That's it for the eyes. Now going back to the face. Everything should be set like we just did. I am going to go back over it and touch up my concealer. I'm about to finally set it for the last time. Or finalize the set. Or bake, as we call it. I'm about to use, excuse the way it looks, my Fenty powder. This is in the shade Banana. Gonna use that. Gonna go back in with my beauty blender. And I'm just gonna pat that in. See how I brightened it up? I love this setting powder. It's like one of my favorites. I have to get more from my kid after this. Just snatch that nose again, set that nose, a little bit on the chin, that forehead. I tell you, I have to put a ton of it. As you can see, I'm pressing the powder in, not really, really big, because I'm more on the dark side. I don't need to move. I forgot to show you my mascara. I'll show you that right now. Alright, so before I show you the mascara, actually, I'm going to go into my Black Radiance True Contour palette. And I'm going to be using the Scope shade, and I'm going to be dipping into this shade, these two shades. I'm going to be using the MAC 168 brush. Morphe has a great dupe to this. I'm going to be mixing them, dipping it together, and I'm about to carve out that okay, maybe I dipped in a little too much, but it's okay. I'm going out. That's it. I dip all the way in the sauce, honey. You know, we're going everywhere I contour cream. Woo. Super bronzy. I'm gonna take my powder brush with nothing on it and just soften that up. Just go over that. And it's okay. It's okay. It's alright. Looks good. Alright, so still got a little powder under my eye. I'm gonna take my brush here, just kind of bring that in too. Just perfect. Setting spray because I'm out of my favorite. My favorite is the Morphe one, but I don't have it right now, so I'm gonna use this. And this is a toner too, kind of like tones and tightens with pores, so that's always a plus, right? So the lipstick of choice, I think I'm gonna go into my girl Nicki Minaj. This one is called the Pink Print. I still have my box. Yes, I have a whole tub of MAC lipsticks over here that have not been used. Use any brown you may have. And did y'all see how that spray is giving me a glow? So what? And that's alright too. I was looking kind of MAC, honey, which is okay for summer. But the dewiness is real too for summer, as long as it ain't oil. And if you got a lot of oil, you're not gonna have a wrinkle in sight when you get old. So be thankful for that, because I'm dry. So I never wore this lipstick with that. Never wore it. It's a pretty pink. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Kind of looks like Pink Friday on camera. And it probably is Pink Friday. It's really not. So I'm just gonna work on this. Mascara. This mascara is called Caution, and it's by Hourglass. This is by far my favorite mascara. It's because it has like little fibers in it. You kind of go horizontally first, putting it on, and then vertically, and it catches the fibers catch, and then it gives you like look, you can see the light. Let's get into this hair. This hair is by my sis. She has her own hairline coming, and it's Hair by Latisse Bundles, or Hair by Latisse. She is a big sister to me, and I'm so proud of her. This hair is her Brazilian curly hair. I think it's 16, 18, 20 inches. And I just got it installed yesterday, so this is after sleeping on it. I just do the two strand twist with it. This is her Brazilian curly. It's gorgeous. It's soft. I'm a personal fan of big hair. Like, I love big hair. So you never can go wrong with big hair in the summer, especially with Corona being to an end, hopefully, and they open them borders and you're ready to take that trip. Yes, this is the hair for that destination trip. To sleep in it was, I wet it. I used a little bit of water, and I used a little bit of my Girl Judy's milkshake. I sprayed it in there. And that's like a detangling conditioner, or a good conditioner, perfect for curly hair. I sprayed that in and with some water, and I just brushed it, and I twisted. I did two strand twist, came on top. But today I'm not gonna put any more product in it. I'm gonna re-wet it with water. And I'm gonna take a paddle brush and just kind of brush it through. Yeah, it's so soft. The curl pattern, of course, you know, like once it dry, after the video, of course, I'm gonna let it dry a little bit after the curls come through. Let it dry. Look at that, this curl is tied up, so pretty. I should have put a towel on me, it's okay. But look at that. Look at that curl pattern, y'all. Look at that. It's so pretty. Oh my god. She got me feeling like a bad bitch. I feel like I'm like exotic. What I look, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Haitian. What I look like? I remember one year I went to Miami and I had like some hair like this, and they all thought I was Dominican or low key though. They did. They was like, "Hola, mami." Brrrah. Speaking that Spanish, I was like, "Muy poquito español." Look at that. Look at that. Look at how I just came back to life with just some water. This is her Brazilian curly in 16, 18, 20. Little flat spot right there because I sleep on this side the most. Let's fluff that out. My hair is natural too. Like my hair is blended in. It's a leave out, and it's natural. So you know, don't mind that. But we're focusing on this hair. Y'all gotta go order it. It's gonna be sold out. Okay. Okay. Well, this concludes my look for Everyday Summer Glam. I'm glad you stayed tuned till the end. Thank you so much. Make sure you go follow Hair by Latif for this hair. Make sure y'all follow me at Laura Wright Beauty. Make sure y'all follow Be You Beauty for these lovely mink lashes that's coming soon as well. And stay tuned to the next video. Bye.